All right. Your boy is back in the building. Yes, sir. What's going on, everybody? Let me make sure everything's good with the sound. Okay, that's good. All right. Let me make sure everything is good, baby. Just 1 second. All right. Yes, that look good. All right. All right, that's good. All right, we are good. All right, welcome to KQKC Boxing Network. I am the singing OG KQKC. Wow. All right, and also, thank everybody for spending your lunchtime with the network. All right, now, like we're gonna get right into this shit. All right, now we're gonna go. Yes, what's going on, Bruce Gold? Yes, sir. All right. Now, well, this is Roll Call brought to you by none other than Chi-Town Finest, Underground Insider, and Mike 202. Yes, baby, we are in this thing, baby. Ray Patterson. Yes, sir. Ray Patterson also has been nominated as the Comment of the Month. All right. Commenter of the Month. All right. So you'll see the little red thing on your name. So that YouTube, that's the thing they do. All right. So basically, trying to get in your pants. Aaron Jones, what's going on, baby? All right, Chi-Town Fighters is in his rightful place. Vince Williams is in here. All right, JD, what's going on? Salute to you, baby. Kenny Peets is in here. What's going on, Kenny? And my man ZL is up in here. Zulu Lion, yes, sir. All right. Then we got Mike 202. Yes, sir. He's taking his rightful place. Bruce Go. Whoa's in here. All right. And who else we got in here? Demetrius Bright. What it do, baby? What it do? We got Mike Rhyme in here. What's going on, Mike? What's going on, Demetrius Bright? All right. Both of y'all. All right. YGB22 is up in here. All right. Now, who else we got up in here? Okay. Okay, ABN, that's my brother right there. ABN is in his rightful place also. All right, and salute to everybody that's coming in. All right, R West, salute to you, my brother. All right, appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right. Now, who else we got up in here? That's right, y'all can speak to each other. Yeah, say hi, say good morning, say good afternoon. All right. All right, yes, sir. That's what we do. All right, we all a family here. Yeah, you can speak. You can speak. Talk to them. Talk to them. God damn it, because I'm finna talk to y'all. All right. Now we still got 18 in here. I usually wait till I get 30 in here before we get into it, but right now, Ray Patterson breaking news. Okay, OG, I'm in the building. Okay, yes, sir. Mr. Mechanical is up in here. What's going on, Mr. Mechanical? What it do? What it do? All right. Now, of course, I'm gonna get to something first. Dre the Finest is up in here. Salute to you, Dre the Finest. And we got D Ray in here. All right, that's my brother D Ray right there. And he always showing love, always looking out for the channel, and I appreciate that. Fed Life is up in here. All right. Now he ain't with the federal government, so don't anybody start hiding their shit. All right. That's Fed Life. All right. So anyway, but let me see. Okay. All right. I think that count is wrong. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. All right. I see Trill is off. It went off early today, I guess. Ain't too much going on in boxing. But you know me. KQKC. I got some shit to talk about. And shout out to Underground. All right, because what I'm about to talk about, it's a double standard. It is a double standard. I don't like it. I don't like it, and I don't like it. Now, shout out to Town Business. He has a video on this. All right. Now, I got to give him a shout out because we finna talk about it. All right. Deontay Wilder have been accused of lying about certain issues in the second fight of Tyson Fury. He been accused of lying. He been threatened to be sued, but without no other but proof. Deontay Wilder had proof that Tyson Fury gloves wasn't the right type of way that a glove should be fitting on your hand. Let's just put it out there. You know, it was flapping and shit. All right. Well, Manny Pacquiao. And first, let me say this: Manny Pacquiao didn't say this. All right. But his fans are saying that Al Heyman has a group called the Al Heyman Protectors, spiked his water. Yeah, you heard that right. Spiked his water. Wow. But Deontay Wilder, he was illusional. He couldn't accept his loss. He couldn't accept his failure. But now, Al Heyman got a group out there called the Al Heyman Protectors. And they somehow got into Manny Pacquiao water and spiked it. Now, at first I thought it was a joke. At first I thought, oh wow, they trying to make fun of Deontay Wilder, right? But no, they for real. You see, double standard is starting to be really a pain in the ass. Because when Deontay Wilder says some shit like that, it's all everywhere. Everywhere. Everybody's talking about how Deontay Wilder ain't nothing but a big-ass liar. He can't accept his loss. He's a loser. But let Manny Pacquiao say that. Well, he didn't say that. Well, let somebody else say that. You see? See, Manny ain't going to say that because, see, I'm sorry, but I got to say it. I know you're a Manny Pacquiao fan. I know he did good things. I know. I get it. He does marvelous things in boxing. Well, I'm going to tell you something. Manny Pacquiao ain't what he cracked up to be, y'all. I'm serious. He didn't say nothing because he want to play that so-called victim. You see, you seeing his wife feeding him soup and shit like a fucking bitch. Right? Like a baby. I'm sorry. I don't mean to disrespect the icon. But I'm sorry. You know me. I'm going to tell that shit like it is. He sit up there. And she's sitting up there holding this shit. Right? Scraping the bowl and shit. Right? So that's the feel sorry Manny. Right? That's the feel, I don't bother nobody. I'm a God-fearing man. No, you know you're not. You might be a Christian, but Christians what? Christ-like. Huh? Yeah. Christians Christ-like. You ain't Christ-like. You got demons just like the rest of them motherfuckers in church. What's up, 313? What's up, Jelly Bean? Salute, Cypress Hill. Salute, Dre the Finest, you did? You know? So now, he playing the victim. Okay, you want to play the victim? Go right ahead. You said you had cramps in your legs, right? Okay. Did you know withdrawals from PEDs put cramps in your legs? But see, they don't want to talk about that. They want to talk about the Al Heyman Protectors. If it's a search group, ain't no damn Al Heyman Protectors. You ain't gonna see Al. Al don't fuck with everybody. Al believes that the less people he deal with, the better off he is. P. Marciano. That's wow. Chat. He said, come on, OG. Don't do this to me today. With my boy Pac-Man. Salute everyone in the chat. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, Pete. I'm sorry, baby. You know, now, I will say this. He didn't say anything, but I'm like Floyd. I'm like Floyd. Now, I don't agree with everything Floyd say outside the ring, but Manny, you coming up with too many fucking excuses. Now you got your fans coming up with these excuses. All right? First it was your shoulder when you fall. See, every time Manny hit the big stage, you know, it's always a problem because he loses. His shoulder was hurting when Floyd taxed that ass after 5.5 years. Then Saturday, that must have been his like so-called farewell tour fight, even though he probably wasn't going nowhere. And he lost, but it was his leg. It was cramped up. But they said cramps is natural when you're coming off of PEDs. Huh? Well, hey, look it up. Look it up. Yeah. But let's get back to the Al Haymon protectors. Who are they? Are they his children? Do they work for Al? Do they are they go around to the stadium and grab his bottle real quick? Nah. You know, it's funny, but it's not funny. They said Deontay Wilder was crazy. But what happened to him, it was backed up by facts. It was backed up by photographs. But Manny Pacquiao, did anybody have a picture of one of the Al Haymon protectors snatching the water bottle and spiking it and shit? No. No. So I came to the conclusion. Yeah, you're right, Mr. Back of a Kettle. So I came to the conclusion. I'm like, wait, hold on. Why are they saying this? Why are they doing this? Because, see, to me, and shout out to Town Biz, you can go look at the video. He talks about this also. And he's right. To me, it seemed like they will want Manny Pacquiao, especially Al Haymon, to win. Because we know what's coming back. A rematch. Oh, man, a rematch. Huh? Ricky E245. And that chat. Wow, bam. Manny want the Earl Spence payday. You guys should not give him a rematch. Like I said the other day, OG, Manny don't like losing to the black fighters. You hit that right on the head, Rick. You hit it right on the head. Because this ain't like, Ricky is right. Ricky is right. I'm trying not to go there, but I'm getting pushed there. Because Floyd is black. Ugas is black. So he didn't have a problem with Marquez knocking his ass out, knock him out cold. No problem there. Actually, matter of fact, he said yesterday he would have preferred a 5th fight with Marquez. Why, Manny? Why? Because you think black fighters are better, superior than you? Or you think you better than black fighters? You see? I'm sorry. I am. But Manny Pacquiao is not that Christian man. He's not that God-fearing man. He's not that humble man that's waving and kissing fucking babies all over the damn place. See, his coming out party or farewell tour, it turned into sour grapes for him. And he didn't like that. He didn't like it because he lost, and he lost by a black man. And his protectors. No, all of them not Filipino. No, no. They insecure son of a bitches. That's what they are. You see, because see, Floyd never lost. So Manny has been stuck on stupid. Go check it out. Deontay Wilder got a hold. I mean, Dante Boston Nation talks about this. Manny Pacquiao, he hate that Floyd Mayweather beat him. He been hollering about a rematch ever since that fight happened. Or he'd take a shot at Floyd. I mean, come on, people. Come on now. Now, Mike, yeah, you might be right. Because Marquez is the Hispanic descent. And maybe he just don't want nobody to beat his ass. You see? To the line. And that chat. He said, Manny even trying to beat us at basketball. Yes. Yes. Every time he hit a basket, I remember when Freddie Roach went over there. That's when they asked Freddie Roach, hey, you Manny you Manny Pacquiao's father figure over in the United States. And of course, shake him up, Freddie said, yeah. He said, yeah, without even saying anything. Yeah, you know? All right? So every time he scored a basket, y'all seen that? Every time he scored a basket, he'd look over at Freddie. I just scored on that black man. I just scored on that black man. You see? I'm sorry. You're right, JD. I'm sorry. Manny is not what y'all think he is. And the more and more each day go past, you're going to see more and more. Yeah, I saw that film. I saw that clip. They wanted us to see that. They want to see Jinky feeding him. But see, they wanted to say, well, don't you feel sorry for him? Don't you feel sorry for him? Because, see, he had a bad cramp in his leg. His water was spiked. Look at him. His wife got to feed him. But I looked at it a different way. I looked at him like, man, he got his ass whooped worse than I thought. Oh, shit. Yeah. That's what I'm looking at. But I'm trying to understand. What the fuck was wrong with your hands, Manny? Why you couldn't pick them up and eat the soup? Why Jinky had to stay there? Then at the end, wait a minute, hold on. Then they put the Bible up there. They put the Bible up there, and they put the verse up there about marriage and a woman, how she should treat her husband. Well, see, I'm a realist. My father's a deacon of a church. My mother's a deaconess of a church, which is a wife of a deacon. They travel all different states, going to conventions and shit like that, where they used to. But now, you know, and I always say this, you know, everybody try to use the word of God. Everybody try to use the Bible and twist it. Let me twist it so it can fit what I'm saying. No, we don't feel sorry for you. This is boxing. You knew what was at stake when you stepped your ass in that ring. I'm sorry. Yes, you pissed off because you lost that fight. You can wave at your fans all you want to. You can be humble all you want to. But like I tell everybody, behind closed doors, you don't know what is going on. Manny is a son of a bitch behind closed doors, allegedly. Zulu lion. And that Sue chat. Zulu lion. Over the years, his life story has gotten more interesting. Like when he ran away from home because his dad ate his puppy. Yeah. Uh-huh. You see, sometimes we act like we the victim. And I appreciate you, Z. All right? See, sometimes we want to be the victim all the time. We want to play the victim. That film, that clip, that was showing you that Manny is a victim of a leg injury. He's a victim of getting his water spiked, allegedly, by Al Haney protectors. It's a lie. But I guess, like Mike 202 said, well, if y'all can say that Deontay Wilder water was spiked, then we can say it. Well, we didn't say it. He said it. No, I take that back. Wilder didn't even say that. It was some nosy-ass motherfucker reporter that got it all wrong. No. Wilder did say that. I'm sorry. That was the suit. I'm sorry. You know, I'm old, you know. It was a suit. Somebody mentioned the suit, and some nose-ass reporter was eavesdropping and took that and ran with it. Well, see, Wilder got undeniable proof. Manny, or Manny fans, what do you have? Listen, all his career, he have done great things, yes. Like the PEDs. Manny, yes, he have had problems with PEDs. He has refused sometimes to take PEDs, tests, but he got tattoos on him. He missed appointments with VADA, with USADA. This is a known fact. This is written. This is a known fact. He missed appointments when he knew his ass should have been there. Now, I don't have proof, but something ain't right. Now, you can feed him all you want to, Miss Pacquiao. Wasn't nothing wrong with his hands. You can put a Bible verse up there all you want to. I know people can quote the Bible left and right. It ain't shit. See, that would kind of turn me off. Not only in the church, but in boxing sometimes. We have a double standard. We have a double standard. And Manny Pacquiao is showing that double standard right now, right today. His fans are showing it for him. That wasn't nothing but a setup. Well, here, Jinky, why don't you take the bowl and feed him? And Manny, why don't you put your head down a little bit and look up and it look like, you know, you got your ass whooped real good. Or no. Your leg was messed up. So, Jinky, you feed him, all right? Like a bitch. Or maybe that's the way they do it in their country, huh? That's right, Ray. They said it was his legs, not his hands. That's what I'm saying. Why you couldn't feed your own self, Matty? Wow. You full of shit, Matty. Oh, you full of shit. And your fans are full of shit, too. All right? These are the same fans that they used to call pack-tars, right? Pack-tars. Did you see how quiet that stadium was? Wow. Huh? And Freddie Roach, of course, you're going to protect your fighter to the end, right? Yes. Well, it was something wrong with Manny. I'm really worried about him. Listen, You don't have to be worried about him. He a grown-ass man. He took an ass whooping. That's all. Every boxer would take an ass whooping. Floyd took some ass whoopings. But he came out victorious, but he took some ass whooping. This is boxing. Stop trying to fuck us over. Stop trying to make us look stupid. You know damn well his bottle wasn't spiked. Now, I can't speak for the legs, but that's another excuse. Like I said, do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around and shake it all off fucking bout and do the hokey pokey. That's what you should have done. It wasn't nothing that, it was just that he could not beat you guys. Flat out. You guys had a style that he couldn't beat. You guys had a timing that he couldn't beat. That's all. You lost. That's all. Accept it. Ain't that what you said about Wilder? Ain't that what everybody said about Wilder? Accept your loss like a man. Huh? Remember that lap dog? Remember that lap dog? What's his name? Johnny Nelson? As soon as Wilder accept his, I'm shaking this camera. As soon as Wilder accept his loss, then he can move on and focus on Fury. Well, he accept his loss if he would have lost fair and square, Mr. Lapdog. But see, he got cheated. Huh? He got cheated. That's right, JD. Do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around and shake it all about. And do the hokey pokey. And that's what it's all about. Wow. Wow. Come on now. Stop playing us. Stop playing us. I told you all. Listen. Cuba has a different style, and Manny couldn't keep up with that style. He's old. He's slowing down. Now, some said in the Jeff Horn fight, I say in the Keith Thurman fight. Baby thought, baby thought. If they with that, you can fucking walk. Stop it, Manny. Then you set up a film illustration, a film session of you eating and your wife feeding you. I just fell out. I said, oh, this takes the cake. Wow. Then water spike? I'm not trying to, but can you come up with something, your own ideas? But I guess since Deontay Wilder was so convincing, I guess you all would think that you was convincing, huh? No, we know you was full of shit, Manny. We know you got a lot of excuses. Yeah. Every time Manny Pacquiao reached the big, so-called big stage, that was Multi-Meal he was eating. Okay, Multi-Meal. Okay, well, Peter, can he feed himself? Do Multi-Meal got to be fed by somebody else? But he put the Bible verse up there. It said, you have to honor thy husband. You have to be, I forgot what it said. You got to be there by your husband's side. Okay, sit your ass down by him then, Jake. You let him feed himself. She was still there. But why you couldn't feed yourself? But see, like I say, they twisted to they saying, to they liking. He was so full of shit. I'm so sorry. Because he is a future Hall of Famer. There's no doubt about that. But sometimes you have to question his winning. His wins. Zulu Line. And that super chat. All right. Zulu Line, once again. You already sent a super chat, Z. Yes, sir. Pac-Man, though you guys was low-hanging fruit, but got a surprise. Yes. You see, everybody, and I'm going to reiterate this, everybody had mostly Manny Pacquiao winning, right? I'm talking about most of your experts, right? most of your so-called boxing experts, right? They had Manny Pacquiao. Oh, this is gonna be a walk in the park. Oh, wait, this is gonna be a walk in the park for Manny. But what happened? What happened? Manny got his ass whooped. It's no biggie, Manny. You took L's before. But here, watch this. You took L's before, but you didn't take too many from a black man. that bites your daughter, Manny. That eats your ass up, right? And and this is not a racist channel. It's not a racist channel. We love everybody on this channel. I don't care what group or ethnic group you from. Now, Peter might be right on that. I thought about that. There's one thing about a Filipino woman. They love they men. And what I'm talking about is they will pretty much put their slippers on if they wanted to. You know, they by their side. They are the man, and they are the woman. They know their place, right? But over here we have women that business women, breadwinners. I mean everything. But in the Philippines, Japan, China, they are more of a not servant of their husband, but they are more of a not that would keep their marriage strong. That's what they are taught to do. That's how they are taught to pretty much satisfy their husband outside the bedroom. So, okay, I thought about that. I said, well, maybe Jinky trying to be a good old wife. Maybe she's trying to be there for her husband in defeat. Maybe she's trying to be there for her husband as he lost. Maybe she's trying to be there for her husband because he thought that was going to be a win for him, but he got let down, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. But that wasn't what it was. Yeah, it is true. They do serve their husband, and they do that. But that was a photo op. That's all it was. Like I say, and here I go again. Use your basic common sense. That was a photo op. Now, sure, you can be over there holding him, stroking his head. It's so right. It's so right. You could get him. We could get a rematch or something. It's so right. Right? But you didn't have to show you feeding him. Now, that's a little bit of strain, right? And the people that was taking the film, they was Filipino because they was speaking in Filipino, right? Is that what you call it? You know? It was a photo op. That's all it was. Because, see, now, if you're hungry, right? But once you weigh in, now this was for the WBA. Only the IBF has a rehydration clause. And the rehydration clause says you cannot gain over 10 pounds. Well, the WBA don't have that. So I'm quite sure after Manny weighed in, he hopped off that motherfucking scale and went and had a steak. You see what I'm saying? Now, you said Manny blamed now the old PEDs. Well, yeah, they're old, okay? But you ain't gonna still have withdrawals. Because, like I said, PED withdrawals, one is your leg. Your legs cramps when you're going through withdrawals. Just like coffee, that gives you withdrawals. Cigarettes give you withdrawals. Drugs give you withdrawals. It's just different types of withdrawals. Alcohol, they give you withdrawal they call DTs, where your ass is shaking and shit. I gotta have a drink, all that shit, right? So, but I'm not saying, I'm just putting it out there, allegedly. I'm not saying, but we ain't damn stupid. I'm gonna move on from this shit, but we ain't stupid. Ain't no such thing as an Al Heyman distractor, whatever they call it. It's no such thing. Al Heyman don't have anything to gain or to lose. Fucking with your water. He would love to see you win. He would love that. So, so get the fuck out of here. And now, let's for the record, Manny Pacquiao did not say that. Manny Liz sure was working fine when he was running with goddamn mechanic, plumbers, and streetcar vendors on his farewell tour. Exactly. See, that's why it's so hard for him to accept. Because here we go again. He's on the big stage. The big stage is this. This is my so-called farewell tour. I might not be fighting again after tonight. Hello? Hello? But, like I say, Manny Pacquiao, he did not say this. Now, I'm not saying he ain't orchestrated it either now. But one thing about it is it stinks. It stinks that you're going to sit there, not Manny Pacquiao, but his fans, to say and blame his loss on Al Heyman. What a piece of shit they are. You see? You know. Oh, yeah, sex will give you withdrawals, too. You know, you be itching for a scratch like a motherfucker. All right? Shit. I'm telling you. Shit, you will. But, you know, I'm not going to hop on this. But it's facts. It's facts. Now, again, if you want to watch it, the video on this, he breaks it down. Town Biz, a good brother of the LWC. You can go check him out. It's Town Biz Entertainment. You know, so you can check him out. And but you know, he hit it right on the head. Everything he was saying. Now, Deontay Wilder, yes, that did happen to him. Now, I don't know if it happened to him and caused whatever happened to him, but that was said by Deontay Wilder. Now, maybe, just maybe, it happened. I don't know. Okay? Now, matter of fact, ain't nobody looking into it. All right? They said they did, but they really didn't. You know, they looked into it like, nothing there. Let's go. All right? But no one's talking about Manny Pacquiao fans talking about water spike. But I guess they're not going to say them because it haven't came from Manny. You know, I mean, I'm gonna be fair about this. Now, Brandon House, what's going on? All right? What is it? OG, you see Ma turn himself into the police over a bar incident with a waitress from July 17th. No, I didn't see that. Brandon. But speaking of Maul, now we got a fight with Jaime McGear, and guess who? Derevyanchenko. Now, this is a title eliminator. Now, the young Jaime McGear will be taking on the hard punching Derevyanchenko. Now, the winner will take on the Charlo, Jamal Charlo. What's going on, Donald Brown? DB is in the house. Salute to you, my brother. All right? Yeah. Now, what did Jamal do? It was a fight. Something about a fight he had back in July. So he said Boxer Scene just posted it. Okay. So, but, you know, it's all good. You know, so they pretty much had probably a bench worn out for him. And he probably just found out about it. You know, because it wasn't like he was running. And it was so misdemeanor that they didn't go out looking for him. So they just picked him up for probably another reason. But, you know, they went on and took care of that too. What's going on, AC Badilla? Greetings to you, my brother. All right. Now, but, you know, hey, it is what it is. Now, let's get to this thumbnail up here. All right? Now, that thumbnail is up there for a reason. All right? It's Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney. Now, Devin Haney and Bill Haney, they had a a conversation with Telefino Lopez father / training coach. He said to Bill Haney, think about it. Do this make sense? Why we fight Devin Haney? Why we want to fight Devin Haney when we can fight Camboza for $10 million? Do that make sense? Dr. Brown said, sing, OG, let me know when my wrench is available. Sing, OG, let me know when my wrench is available. Okay, Dr. Brown, do you ever have one? Do you ever have one? You have to talk to Shot Time about that, all right? I don't know if you ever had one or not. I don't know. I don't think you have, but they have records if you had one, all right? Yes, YouTube does do that, but you have to talk to them, all right? Now, Lopez and Devin Haney, they pretty much was on the course of fighting. But Camboza and Mr. Lopez, they said it was going to make $10 million. And now this was going to be the biggest fight of his career. This was going to put him on the map. He's going to make so much money. And he's going to sell out. Oh, Triller did him a favor. Ooh-wee. Because Bob let it go to a purse bid. So Triller picked up that purse bid. Then he lied and said he had the coronavirus. Then they offered him to go to Australia. In the meanwhile, they were saying that that they was gonna go to Australia and make more money and sell the place out. Well, they should have took Devin Haney. They should have listened to Bill Haney. Now, yes, the fight would take place, and unless, and this is this is the catcher. Sometimes you gotta follow your first mind. Sometimes you think you're bigger than what you are, but you're not. Sometimes you gotta go ahead, and money is not everything. Now, they will be fighting. Yes, they will be fighting. And they will be fighting on a Tuesday, right before the big fight with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. But this is the catcher. Wow. I love it. I love it. I love it. He will be fighting in a small room. Maximum hold 5,000 people. 5,000 people, y'all. 5,000 people. Ooh, whoa, whoa. Wow, you was about the dumbest motherfucker I ever seen. You ain't your daddy. You had a great opportunity. Now, what's up, Ricky E245? And that, chat. Yes, sir. Ricky E245 said they are trying to freeze out the young black fighter, Secure, Boots, Devin Haney. Yep. I knew that. Now, I didn't know about Boots, but I knew about Devin, and I know about Secure. That's why Secure can't get a good fight. But see, it backfired on they dumb asses. He's fighting in a 5,000. He only holds 5,000 arena. Flower 22, my sister, my grace, my love. All right. So he's fighting. What's going on, Mark Stearns? All right. What's happening with you? All right. So now he's fighting in a 5,000 arena. 5,000. He only holds 5,000. So your big starter is a dud. Your big sellout is a dud. Your big pay-per-view is only $19.99. Dud. All right. Now you could have made more money with Devin Haney. Bill said that. It's recorded. If y'all haven't heard the recording, it's out there. Bill said, right now, I could go to the zone right now and get the money. Why will you take Now, this is where the bitching starts. This is where the scary and this, like Ricky said, this is where putting them on the side come in at. Why will we fight Devin when we got Cambos a mandatory where we can make $10 million? Well, ho, you making 3. All right, you making 3. All right, that's all you getting. That's it. That's it. Bill was gonna get you 4. And you was gonna fight in a big arena. So I'm sorry. You fucked up. Now, let me tell you something. Let me go back to Floyd Mayweather. Like he told Terrence Crawford, he's telling all these young guys, I already gave y'all the blueprint. All y'all got to do is follow it. But they're not following it. They listen to other people. They cannot stand on their own 2 feet. He told Terrence that. And I think Blue Blood touched on this yesterday or the day before, or something like that. You know, he said, hey, I gave you the blueprint. I wrote the blueprint out. But these fighters, especially Terrence, if I was Terrence, I would say, look here, Floyd. Just like Blue said, I would have got on the phone. I would have called on Floyd, because I'm quite sure he know how to get in touch with him. All right? That's right. Fight in front of 5,000 piece on a Tuesday for $20. Wow, wow, wow. You ain't lying. That's fucked up, ain't it? You went from $10 million to a 30,000 seat arena to a small room. That's how they describe it. A small room. I don't think that's not a good look. That's not a good look. See, you're hanging around with Rolly, and your thought process is fucked up. It's fucked up. Wow. Man, damn. You can't write this shit, boy. I tell you, boxing is a motherfucker outside. You know, so Floyd gave in the blueprint. So besides like Terrence and other Lopez, you know, start picking up the phone and say, Floyd, now what you was talking about, the blueprint. Can you explain the blueprint to me? You know? Can you show me and tell me what can I do? Bob got me caught up. I can't go nowhere. Right? I owe him. You know, and Floyd would have broke it down to him. Floyd would have helped him out. He would have said, hey, look here. Hey, let's get on 3-way with Al. Right? Al would tell you exactly how to do it. Or something like that. Trust me. Trust me. Well, what does he do? What does he do? Huh? Lopez. What does he do? Crawford. What does he do? Huh? They re-signed with the old fart. That's what they did. They didn't want to be on their own. They didn't want to keep their 30% they giving Bob. They didn't want to do that. And let me tell you why. Because they believe, and some of us guilty too. Some of us guilty too. All right? Some of us belong to certain things, and we want to show our loyalty besides getting out there doing our own thing. But we want to show our loyalty. And that's the same way with Terrence Crawford. He want to show his loyalty that he's loyal to Top Rank. You don't owe Top Rank a goddamn thing. You gave Top Rank their money. They made money off your back. I'm talking about literally, they was on your back. You don't owe them a damn thing. But, like Floyd said, now we talking about a man that couldn't read and sure couldn't write. We talking about a man that made an ass out of himself on the radio trying to read a goddamn Cat in the Hat book, right? Into a billionaire. Don't tell me he ain't got the blueprint. Don't tell me he don't know how this shit runs, how this shit goes. It's still there. It's still there for the taking. Ask Canelo. Ask Canelo. Ask Mikey Garcia. They got the blueprint. They got the blueprint. They got it. They understand it. Just like in basketball, a lot of people can understand the triangle. The triangle that Tex Winter came up with from the Chicago Bulls. A defensive specialist, assistant coach. He came up with the triangle. They couldn't get it for nothing, but they got it now. They got that blueprint. And every team in the NBA is using that now. Same with boxing. Floyd laid the foundation. All these guys and fighters have to do is build on that foundation. But like Ricky E245 said, but they blackballing them. They're not trying to let these young fighters prosper. They're not trying to let these young fighters make this money. They're not trying to let these young fighters be champions. Now they're looking for the old, great, white hope. I'm sorry. We're not a racist channel. Well, I got to tell you the truth. I got to. Don't mean nothing bad, but you know, it gotta be the truth. Well, I can't lie to you. They're looking for the next great Triple G. They're looking for the next great Gennady Golovkin, Benavidez, and Bivol, and you know, they don't want to see Big Baby Anderson. They don't want to see Devin Haney. You know, now, Javante Davis, yes, he gonna go so far, but not that far. That's right. Yeah. See, Canelo Alvarez, he found out about the blueprint, and he learned from it, and he got it. Keith Thurman, he's a dumbass. He think he talk more shit that he gonna fall in his lap, but it's not. Now, Ray Patterson said Lopez father and son, the blonde, lean, the blind. Yep. You're damn right. Now, let's keep this in perspective. All right? Let's keep this in perspective. Now, Lopez Jr., he's led by his father. His father told Bill Haney, I think this is the best route we're going to take. Okay, Bill said, you know what? Now, this is before they hung up the phone. Bill said, you know what? You're going to regret it. Because Bill gets it. Yep, there you go, Rick. Because see, when you took the blueprint like Floyd had presented to everybody, they don't want them to control the money. See, you cutting out the middleman, just like the dope man. Why should I get a promoter 20 and 30% when I can keep that and just go right there to the source and promote my own goddamn self? Huh? Because you can take that 30% and pay that fighter to fight you or whatever. Because if you're a good fighter and you got a belt, we got to fight. Fight could be made easier if you're your own man. You could get a date that both of you all will agree on. It's just easier. Why you think nobody want to deal with Bob Arum? Because he's full of shit. And he's a cheap son of a bitch. But you don't owe him a damn thing. Shit. Motherfuckers out here wishing that. I get it. Now, don't think I'm naive. I get it. When you coming out the amateurs, you want to have a friend like Top Rank. Yes. Why? Because they can get you fights. They probably, they can get you, get your motor running. How about that? You see? They can get your motor running. They can get you those big fights. Or not big fights, but they can get you fights, and they can keep you active. And then when you get about 10 fights under your belt, it's time to think now. It's time to think on your own now. You got 10 fights. Probably took about 8 years to do them 10 fights. So you're learning now, right? You're soaking it all in. So when it's time to re-sign, And you can say thanks for all you done for me, but no thanks. I think I'm going to play this on my own. That's all you got to do. Demetrius Bright, DB is in the building. He's in that chat. All right. DB is up in the building. Salute OG and family. Smash that like. It's free. You damn right, DB. Man, talk that shit. It is free. Hit that like button, y'all. I forgot to tell you. Yeah. Hit that like button before everybody go back to lunch. Hit that like button right now. All right, Peter said, only time Bob Aaron moves right is when he has a handful of coupons. And one thing I can't say about Top Rank. They have a damn good recruiting department. They do get the best of the best fighters. But then they shit on them, though. They shit on them when they reach this type of plateau, as Floyd says. When they reach a certain notoriety, then Bob starts fucking over them. Bob starts screwing them. Now, we'll get to Eddie in a minute. Because rumor has it that Eddie is going to win the first bid. All right? So we'll get to that in a minute. All right? KQ got you. KQ got your ass. All right? Everett White. What it do, baby? What it do, baby? What's going on? Now, you damn right, JD. All right? Now. The recruiting is so good with Top Rank. They get the top of the best of the best. They get Shakur Stevenson right out of the Olympics with a silver medal. They doing everything. Don't worry, we'll get to HLD. What's going on? Yeah, Jamal Charlo arrest reactions. Yes, that happened back in July. I remember that, all right? He was in a club and everything. So, it's nothing but a misdemeanor, all right? It was a bench warrant out for him. I know this shit by heart. It was a bench warrant out for him. And but it wasn't that serious where they go out there and look for you and shit like that. They know where he live at. They know where he live at. He live in Missouri City, Texas. All right. So therefore, hey, when we stop him or whatever, then we, pull him in. All right. Then we bring him in and take care of both. Kill two birds with one stone. All right. It's no big deal. He probably home by now. All right. So it's okay, but handcuffs, yes, they have to do that for their protection and for his. So, but, that's Texas, all right? Texas is very strict. Chicago, they be like, oh, man, shit, throw that shit out of here, right? We looking for some guns and shit, all right? We looking for some drugs and shit. We don't care about that, it's different, when you're in no conservative states, Republican states, right? They do shit like that. But here, Chicago, we Democratic all the way, baby. Yes, sir. Democratic all the way. We ain't gonna waste that time on that bullshit. Shit, how many pounds of weed you got? Oh, that ain't shit. Man, get out of here. Go and take that shit somewhere. Right? That's all they do. Shit. But anyway, let me get back to this. So, Ted's be giving away football numbers. You ain't lying. And shit. Yeah. So, but anyway, but one thing about it, Deontay Wilder, is pretty much on that same path that Floyd wrote the blueprint. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Why is that news? Well, it's not really news, really. Underground side, because it's no big deal about that. That ain't really no news. That's old news, and it's not really, a big deal, really. He's home now and probably, it was a misdemeanor, and, he probably paid a fine or something. That's it. I don't know why, boxing scene even did, put that shit out there. But anyway, but still, all right. But still, now, we're going to get into this. We said OG cooking that Chi-Town soul food today. Oh yeah, I'm giving it to you. I'm giving it to you straight. Appreciate the welcome, Chi-Town. Might not enough information for a full reaction, but hope the waitress theft part ain't true from it all. Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's all good, baby. All right. Now, but now, and appreciate your HLD. All right. Appreciate you coming in, mentioning that. Yeah, that did happen. That was on boxingscene.com. All right, Red in the House mentioned it. Now, let me get back to this blueprint. Okay, now only certain guys that have that certain demeanor, all right, that will take that and run with it. You know. Now, Demetrius Bryce and Jamal are facing felony robbery charge in San Antonio, Texas. Okay. Okay. I didn't hear about that one. All right. So, but that they gonna throw that out. It's just really no. There's really no use of talking about that really because they're gonna throw that out. Jamal, he always, so he always doing something anyway. Like I say, them guys need a PR person. They run their mouth a lot. Them guys need if you want to go out to the clubs or whatever, have some fun or whatever, get some security. All right, call up some security. You know, just call up some security. That's all. Just call some security and say, look, I need some protection tonight. I'm gonna go out for a drink or something like that. So it's all good. So. All right. You say okay? Javier Orca said card got declined 3 times too. Okay. Okay. All right. What you saying that the super chat not working? Okay, it should be working. Yeah, I got super chats today. It's working. All right. Unless y'all talking about your card and just messed up. So but anyway, but anyway, let me get back to this boxing. All right, we can talk about the other shit some other time. All right, this ain't Atlanta Housewives and shit. All right. So, now, no, I was saying this ain't Atlanta Housewives channel and shit. Whatever Jamal did, he did. Whatever, but he get out of it. All right, because he got money. So, but anyway, now, so you got guys like Shakur Stevenson. Now, I know Shakur Stevenson. No, I don't know him personally, but I know how his parents are. All right, I know how. He's talking about Maul, not the super chat. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm about to say, what the hell? Yes, sir. I'm about to say, what the hell? All right. And look at Demetrius Bright. He thought that what he was talking about too. All right, Demetrius Bright and that chat. All right, DB, appreciate it. All right, yes sir. He got food too with that. Yeah, I thought so too. But anyway, now, but Shakur Stevenson, he's not gonna fall for that bullshit. All right, Shakur Stevenson, he's out of there. He is out of there. That wasn't gonna happen. Bob, Shakur just buying his time. I can see that already. I can see Jay Prince pushing him out of there. Jay Prince brought him there, and Jay Prince finna take his ass out. Trust me, here. Because he believed everything Jay Prince tell him pretty much, but, and Floyd did the same thing. Mikey did the same thing. Hell, sometimes, a person get tired of getting whipped. A person getting tired of being a slave. A person getting tired of not getting the fights he wants, this and that, and when he can go out there and get the fights himself and don't have to pay the middleman. Don't have to pay him a damn dime. Because remember, Bob Arum takes 30%. 30% right off the motherfucking top. Huh? So it is what it is, So, yeah. So, but anyway, I'm going to keep this moving. All right, I'm gonna keep this moving because I still got a few things I want to go over. Now, we already talked about the Lopez fight. Now, let me reiterate on this. Now, the Lopez. Now, Now, I know he wish he coulda, woulda, shoulda. Now, now maybe you'll learn a lesson from this. Like shut your damn mouth and stop being so cocky. Because right now, if Cambosa have that same fucking energy, he's gonna pretty much, yes, yes, Jay Dixon, yes, Jay Prince. I said about a month ago. Stop bringing Bob Aaron, all these good black fighters. All you doing is taking these motherfuckers to prison. That's all. That's all. It's just like that. You picking these motherfuckers up, you put them in the bus, and you're driving them to prison. But you're driving them to the top rank, and they gonna screw them. They gonna fuck them. They don't care which hole they put it in. They gonna do that. All right. That's what they do. That's what Todd DuBois does. That's what Bob Aaron does. All right. They fuck you at the end, huh? I'm like Leo. All right. I'm like Leo. Right. They fuck you at the end. They fuck you at the end, and that's what they do. All right. So Jay Prince, stop that bullshit. All right. Shit. Cause Floyd got you in this shit in the game. If you want to be honest. Shit. Now, let me keep moving on this. Cambosa. If Cambosa have that same energy he's been having, all right? If he have that same energy, then okay, I think Lopez is going to have a hard night. And what makes it so bad? A Tuesday night. I forgot about that. He will have a Tuesday night. Oh, Triller really fucking you, man. You see, you shouldn't lied about the coronavirus. You shouldn't lie to say you had COVID-19. First of all, people are dying from that shit. All right? That is some serious shit. All right? Now, if you have the symptoms, that still is a bitch. All right? No taste and none of that shit. Right? And you want to play around with it. You want to lie about it. Well, see, this is what your lie got you. Your lies got you this. Your lies got you in a 5,000 seat room. Not arena, a room. Wow. You see, your lies catches up with you. And we're going to see on October the 9th how Tyson Fury lies going to catch up with him. So on that Tuesday night, right, Tuesday night, we got 4 days before the big fight. Now, don't you look stupid? Don't you feel stupid? You fight on a Tuesday night, motherfucker. A Tuesday night, right? And people don't expect boxing to be on. You better hope they advertise like a motherfucker. Because that Tuesday night, it's going to be something else, right? It's going to be something that you better advertise your ass off. Because you're not making no money anyway. Because I doubt that 5,000 seats be sold. Well, they might be. You know, if you give away enough tickets, they'll come. Right? So you made a big blunder. You try to lie to get out of it, but you only made it worse because they were going to take your ass to over there to motherfucking Australia. So you made up a deal and you got the deal done and everything, but you didn't know it was going to be in a 5,000 seat arena, you dumbass. You could have had a 30,000 seat arena, and not a room, arena, and you could have had more money. All you had to do is fight Devin Haney. But here we go again. That's another duck. Another duck that's ducking Devin Haney. Now, I know why they're scared so much fighting Devin Haney. It's not a power thing. It's just that he's more athletic. He's young. He makes you look stupid, right? So now Lopez, now he's looking stupid. You could have got more money. Bill said that before he hung up the phone. He said, okay, you're going to wish you took this deal. And you know what? I bet that drunk motherfucking Lopez singing, I bet he did wish he took that deal. Because now Triller, now you try to, get out and skip out on the motherfucking bill, and Triller, they really put it to you. They really put the screws to your dumb ass. So that's all I got for you on that, all right? I just thought I'd reiterate that. Now, Malik Scott is so overwhelmed. Malik Scott is Deontay Wilder trainer. All right? Now, he's a former boxer that Deontay Wilder befriended. after he pretty much knocked him out. Okay, so now what Bob, Malik said is that now Wilder is looking so good that this Wilder today Wilder is gonna can beat the old Wilder. He's just trying to compare this Wilder today against the one knockout artist, the one hitter quitter Wilder, let's say 5 years ago. He said this Wilder today can beat the old Wilder and KO him in a minute. So, other words, Wilder is doing everything correctly. Wilder's looking like a champion. Wilder is doing everything. You see? So, I just want to throw that out at you because, hey, Wilder is, he's ready. Now, the thing about it is, I hope Tyson Fury doesn't come with no bullshit because we don't need no more bullshit. All right? We don't. We don't need no more bullshit. All right? So, now, yeah, Telefilm, Lopez, pugilism, yes, $20 pay-per-view, $19.99. And I believe Malik. Yes, I believe him too, McIntyre, Mac. I believe him. I believe him. I believe that Wilder is so pissed off that he's really, 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 really want to hurt this dude. But he want to do it in the correct way. He want to do it where, he's overwhelmingly whooping his ass. Now he has more than that right hand that he can use. Now, Jay did say Bill got Bill got to wake up. These guys aren't going to fight Devin because it makes no sense business wise for the promotion they're signed with. Well, yeah. Well, see, that's the thing about it. If they have a belt, they don't want to fight Devin Haney because he will fuck that up. He will mess that up. Now, of course, you can't keep ducking because, see, promotional wise, as you say, you're going to make an ass out of yourself. You're going to make a phony champion out of yourself. You're going to have to get in there and fight somebody that's replicable, that's not no a Walmart worker. All right, somebody like Devin Haney or JoJo Diaz. Hey JoJo, did you sign the contract yet? We don't know. Why you holding on so long? We don't know. Now, of course, it makes more sense to fight Ryan Garcia because he comes with a bigger bag. But Devin Haney too. Now, if you can fight Devin Haney, then I think that would be a great fight. Now, what they're trying to do is what Ricky said once before. What they're trying to do with all these young black fighters, all right? They're trying to hold back their paydays. They're trying not to let them make the big dollars. They're trying to throw them little $500,000 fights. They don't want them to make them $3 million fights. They don't want them to make all that. So that's right, Ricky. His skills will be on display. Now, some people say, well, Wilder gonna overtrain. No, Wilder's not gonna overtrain. Wilder is not gonna overtrain because this is good for him. He learned something new. And when you keep doing something that you never done before, and you keep doing it repetitiously every day or twice a day, all the way till it's time to fight, then you're gonna be right there. Because see, if you do it on a short period of time and you get into a bind, what you do? You go back to what you know how to do best, right? But now he's making that part of his arsenal. Now it's more like using that right hand. That was his only arsenal that he was using. He said it himself. I fell in love with that right hand. Now, all right? Now he got other things that he's looking at now. Now he got other things that he can use. When he find himself over, he can't throw that right hand, and he find himself in another position, then he know how to use that overhand, uppercut, shovel jab, going down to the body. That's the things that a 6'7" a guy like Deontay Wilder knows how to do. So it will be a different ball game when he go in there October the 9th. And we are inching closer and closer. Now, Fury is running out of ideas how to get the fuck out of this fight. Now, first it was his daughter, or at least his father trying to get him to drop out because of his daughter. Well, he said he gonna use that as motivation. Well, his daughter's doing fine. She's at home. All right. What other motivation you got? Huh? You got anything else, Tyson? Anything else? Anything? So therefore, Deontay Wilder skills will be on display. And yes, he's gonna look good. And yes, I think he will beat Tyson Fury on that night. Now, Tyson Fury can't do what he did in the second fight. It's not going to work. So Wilder already knows I'm not going to lean on those ropes. I'm going to stay off that ropes and keep it right there in the center of the ring. And that's what he need to do. Stay close to his ass. Stay close to him. Now, if you stay close to him, sure, you can't get off that right hand. But you can't. You still can work the body and other things that Malik taught you. So Isaiah Jones, and that Super Chat. All right. Now, okay, we're going to move on. I told you, I'm like the news of boxing. All right? I'm going to give you everything what's going on in the sport of boxing. All right? Now, we got to talk about Callum Plant. Now, Callum Plant will be in a fight for his life when he fight none other than Canelo Alvarez. Now, Canelo Alvarez is not worried, all right? Now, of course, he talking more shit about Keith Thurman than talking about Callum Plant. Now, Callum Plant said he got vaccinated. He said he didn't want to take no chances. Smart man. He got vaccinated. He said, I don't want to take no chances of blowing this fight. Now, he said that you all are going to be surprised how easy it is to beat Canelo Alvarez. Now, make me a believer. I am a believer. I believe that you got to show me. I don't want you to tell me. I need for you to show me. Now, if you can show me that you can beat Canelo like Floyd beat him, get in, get out, make him miss, make him pay. If you can do that for 12 rounds against Canelo Alvarez, and I'm a believer. Matter of fact, you got a new fan. You will have a new fan here. Because, and what makes it so bad, he's not a black fighter. He is a Caucasian fighter. And he moves like a black fighter, but he is a Caucasian fighter. But, like I said, we got power versus speed. Power versus a boxer. All right? You got a brawler versus a boxer. So what I think and what other people think is two different things. They got Canelo winning because he's big and he's and powerful. And I think Callum Plant that we always know that speed sometimes can overcome power. Now, where would they rank Callum then, pound for pound? You know what? That's the thing about it. If he loses or if he wins, I don't know. Either way it go. If he lose that belt, I don't know where they'll rank him at then because he don't have a belt. He's not a champion no more. Of course, he's going to go down in the ratings, of course, in the standings. All right. But then again, Canelo has done something to solidify his position as face of boxing. He unified a title. That is the best thing on his resume. That's the best thing on his resume. Now, Gravy Davis said, I am on Fury will duck this Wilder. You know what? Gravy Davis? I'm still feeling the same way. I don't know why, but, it seems like it's so far away, the fight, but it's getting closer. And I'm counting down the days. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. And I don't want Fury to come out and say, well, I broke my hand or some shit, right? I broke my arm or some shit. Oh, I really got the coronavirus now. That's the thing about it. Will we see this fight? That's the thing about it. We ain't worried about right now who's going to win. We want to see the fight. We want to make sure it happened first. This what we want to see. We want to make sure it's happened first because Wilder been goddamn he been training for a long ass time. Remember, this date has been moved. And this is the second date. So he been training nonstop. And yes, that can be a problem. That can be a problem. Shit, man. Callum Plant beat Canelo Alvarez. I think Kellen Plant would be the shit. I'm serious. He would be the shit. Now, but let's keep this moving. All right. Now, I just mentioned about Keith Thurman. All right. Keith Thurman, pretty much, you seen him the other day when Blue Blood asked him about Leonard Ellaby and how Leonard Ellaby, Tyson Fury is going to use the Manny excuse to duck the fight. Probably so. Probably so. Now, Ricky, I was thinking maybe he'll use some excuse where it can't be really verified. You know, a sore shoulder, or I can't. No, that can be verified by X-ray. He's gonna use something that can't really, you know, something he's gonna do because he's trying to hold on to the belt, or he just don't want to get beat by Deontay Wilder. Simple as that. Now, I want to talk about Keith Thurman because he went on and talked about Canelo Alvarez. Now, at first, I'm thinking, well, he's giving Canelo Alvarez, you know, respect. He's giving Canelo Alvarez the benefit of the doubt as being powerful. But the typical Keith Thurman, the typical Keith Thurman, first of all, he's in line second shit. Number two, he give you a compliment at the beginning, then he drop down and fuck you at the end. He will fuck you at the end. And that's what he did with Canelo Alvarez. He said, Canelo Alvarez is strong. He said, man, he's strong. Man, I don't know what kind of meat he's eating, but, and laughs when he said that, right? You don't know what kind of meat he's eating, but wow, he's strong, and laugh and chuckles about it. Yeah, of course, that's taking a shot at him, and probably rightfully so. You know, ain't nobody else calling the shit out. I mean, come on. You know, but we'll see on when that time comes. We got a lot of boxing coming up, so we're gonna see that when that time comes. You know, see what they're gonna do. Cause remember, we got Amanda Serrano. She's coming up. All right, she's coming up and trying to beat Christy Martin record. Now we finally got a date. We finally got a date with David Benavidez and Ukasi. We finally got a date. And yes, Jose Benavidez will be fighting on November the 13th. All right. Now, now, this is a kicker. All right. This will be a title eliminator. This will finally be a title eliminator. Now, of course, the title eliminator will be putting both of these guys into position to fight Canelo Alvarez. Now, Canelo Alvarez is not going nowhere near David Benavidez. Now, if you are tough, you are the face of boxing. If you are a champion, that means that what? No, it's not in your vocabulary. And that's why I respect a lot of these young, new fighters. No, it's not in their vocabulary. Yes, sir. Peter said Canelo might be the face of boxing in Mexico. I don't know that for a fact. I don't know that for a fact. Exactly. Yeah. But see, that's the thing about it, Pete. They don't consider him that type of boxer over in Mexico. Yeah, he get his respect probably because he probably donated or some shit like that. But Julio Chavez Sr., they respect him more than Canelo Alvarez. Because Canelo Alvarez never been in a dog fight. He never been that champion like Chavez Sr. He never did the things that Mexican fighters always do. I mean, he's flat-footed and he's pretty much a come forward fighter, and he bangs the body. There's nothing great about his jab. There's nothing so great about Canelo Alvarez. Just that he's a big, tough dude with a chin. That's all. But I guarantee you, if you fight someone like a Bivol or a Benavidez, I guarantee you his ass will be in for a fight for his goddamn life. All right? I promise you he will. That's one thing about it. He will. He will be in a fight for his life. Mm. Now, I didn't get a chance to finish this with Jaime McGill. Somebody cut me off. All right, y'all always doing that shit. Cut me off. But anyway, Haney McGill. All right, he's young. He's young. Right now, he's going to fight Devonchenko. Devonchenko is a veteran. He's a hard hitting puncher. Now, this is me, and I believe that Devonchenko is going to win this fight. Now, well, why you say that, KQ? Because see, Jaime McGill, they've been feeding him. And I told y'all this. I told you this shit was going to happen. I just didn't know what this shit was going to happen. What's a G-Tex LLC? What's going on, baby? All right. Now, I said this, and now it's coming to fruition. I said this. I said, listen, Jaime McGill, fighters like that, they need to step it up. They need to start fighting better competition. Because they kept feeding Haney McGill all these so-called champions or champions that we never heard of. But he always win. You know? Shit. You know, so who was that? Okay, Champ Bailey Sports TV. KQ, did you already talk about Jamal being arrested, or is that fake news? And you know what? I haven't. We mentioned it, you know, but I haven't really looked into it yet. Okay, it happened while I'm live, but I have seen people come in and talk about it. You know, I do a video on it, but it's not really, you know, that, you know, but you know, I understand it. You know, I get it. You know, that y'all want to know about it. Okay, but I put in the video, and first I gotta see. You know, I always like to check my facts first. All right. So, but I appreciate you, brother. All right. Jordan Cryer, the Rock Show. What's going on, Rock? What's going on, baby? Yes, sir. Now, okay, Bolo, you're right. Devonchenko is damaged goods. He is. Yeah, Charlo and Golovkin softened him up. McGill versus Rosario. Yeah, that's a good fight. Now, but the thing is about Devonchenko. Yeah, sure, Charlo beat him. No doubt about that. Okay, 10-4. Yes, sir. Okay, don't worry about it, Champ Bailey. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Respect coming in here and everything, and you know I appreciate you. All right. Now, one thing about it is that Devonchenko still got a little pop left. A little pop left. Not much, but he still got some left. Okay? But this is what I'm saying. Now, if it was somebody else besides Jaime McGill, maybe it could have been not McGill, Devonchenko. Maybe it could have been somebody else like a Bivol or Benavides or some shit like that, right? But Jaime McGill, even though he's young, he's still big. And they had him fighting, you know, third-party competition. And now that shit coming back to hunt your ass. Now, he took the fight, of course, and you know, rightfully so. And maybe he can pull it out because, like you said, Devonchenko is damaged goods, no doubt about that. All right, what's up, PJ8 Big Dog? It's in the building. What's going on, baby? All right, what's happening with you? All right, now, okay, now, now let's get back to David Benavides. Now, David Benavides is gonna fight Yukazi. All right, now, now he had the coronavirus, so they had to push the date back, and now it's set for November the 13th. Now, I'm not going to even worry about the interview or nothing. I'm not going to worry Emily about it. You know, if she called me, she called me. But I ain't calling her no more. Right? So, because I got pissed off that day. But anyway, but now, let's get back to this David Haney. Let's get back. McGill will win by KO. Yeah, okay. Okay, Underground. He said McGill will win by KO. Now, Devonchenko is a tough fighter. But like I think Bola said that he is damaged goods. All right. But one thing about it is they fed him nothing but just nothing but nobodies. You know? Yeah. Benavides, yes, he is. He is the real deal. He's flat footed. Yes, he is. He's flat footed and he doesn't move or give you a lot of lateral movement, but he can throw the 1-2. He can throw the jab out there. He does have a reach and he is tall in stature. Now, he can punch also. And I mean, he was in a fight with a tip for tap type fighter, you know. And David was like, "Come on!" And he was getting hit flush in the face, and he took it. So he got a chin, he got a beard on him. But one thing about it is, he's about to get in there with a guy that was dangerous also. Was dangerous also. So we're gonna see. We want to see it. Now, of course, he's coming off the COVID-19 fight. I mean, COVID-19. And so hopefully that's out of the system, whatever. What's going on? A-Rod, 83 Rod. What's going on, baby? 83 boxing, I'm sorry. All right. Salute to you, my brother. Salute to you. Now, but I think that'll be a good fight. Okay. Now, we don't have big fights coming up this weekend. But you know, we'll see how big it gets, you know, but I don't think we have any big fights this weekend. All right. Now, I wanted to talk about Gervonta Davis. All right. Gervonta Tank Davis. No, I ain't talking about that damn lying ass talking about plane crash. All right. And God damn it, I get so tired of these lying asses. You know, I really do. You know, he was in a plane crash. Ooh, God. Wow. You know, I mean, I was sitting up there watching Blood Channel, right? And Blood like, wait a minute. And he, you know, he shared the screen, whatever. And he was reading it and this and that. He said, oh, wait a minute. The motherfucker ain't even take off the runway. I'm like, exactly. Right? I'm saying to myself, yes. You know, but they made a big deal out of it. You know, they made a big deal out of Gervonta Davis was in a plane wreck. Right? Now I'm thinking the motherfucker fell out the sky. Right? You see how they manipulate things? You know, they make things seem bigger than what they are. You know, like we do sometimes, like some people do. You know, I don't do it, but some people do. You know, but still, but Gervonta Davis, he needs a dance partner. Now, right now, he holds a belt at 140. All right, yeah, Mario Barrio, okay, he been there, he done that. But sooner or later, the WBA is gonna ask him. Matter of fact, no, fuck that. They're gonna force him to fight somebody at 140. Now, it's up to your promoter, Floyd Mayweather, to put you in a position where they don't have to make you fight somebody that you probably can't beat. I mean, a true junior welterweight. Now, that's the thing, and that's what it's about. Now, right now, we got Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor is the only unified champion we got in this era of boxing. The only unified champion. Yes, Terrence Crawford, he did it in 140, just like Josh. But now, who should Josh Taylor fight now? Who should he get in there with? That's the question. Now, one thing about it is that I don't think Josh Taylor is going to hang around 140. Not too much longer. Unless he just sit there and fight all these mandatories. Right? Like a bitch. Right? Like a bitch. Everybody sitting there want to fight a mandatories. All right? Wasting time when we can see bigger fights. Right? They sitting up there want to fight they so-called mandatory after mandatory after mandatory. That's what motherfucker Anthony Joshua was doing. Anthony Johnson's doing. Now, only thing about it is Usyk. Now, Usyk is pretty much is ready to fight Big Femi. All right? That's what they call him, Big Femi. Now, Big Femi believes that if he lose weight, don't worry, I'll get back to Gervonta Davis in a minute. I'm sorry. All right. Now, he believes that he lose weight, if he lose weight, that he gonna be faster somehow, right? But when you got heavy feet and you barely can pick the motherfuckers off the floor, and did you did move, but you didn't box like no Muhammad Ali. Don't let Eddie believe. Don't let Eddie fool y'all. He wasn't boxing like no damn Muhammad Ali over there in the sand dunes. He was running for his life because he didn't want to get nothing hit like Andy Ruiz surprised me before. But only if he knew that Andy Ruiz wasn't doing nothing but getting fat and blown up and partying all the time. Not my words. That was Andy Ruiz's words. All right? So, AJ, don't sit there and put your ass and get a pat on the back because you didn't really do nothing but fight a overweight motherfucker that sit there and ate burritos with boxing gloves on. That's all you did. All right? So this, just get the fuck out of here with that shit. Now, George Cryer said, The Rock Show said, Josh Taylor should fight Regis again on American soil. You're right, because I'm going to tell you, Jordan, I think Regis won that fight. And all right? Because when I interviewed Regis, I mentioned that to him because I think he won it. Because the reason why I think that, because first of all, I had him winning and he was up anyway. But if he was losing, now, this is the reason why I think he knew he was winning. All right? Because, see, if he was losing, I know Regis. I have seen him fight. I have seen him fight on Showbox Stream. I have seen him fight from day one. And then he never got the credit that he deserved. All right? But one thing about it, he would have stepped on that gas. He would have stepped on that gas once he saw that he was losing on his corner. Come on, they kind of know. All right? I mean, they ain't going over looking at the judge's shoulders and shit, right? But they know. Oh, trust me, they know. They know if you win or pretty much, kind of, swinging your way. All right? It's a blessing that that plane didn't get off the ground. Yes, Gravy, that is a blessing because it was 10 people on that plane, 8 people. And Judge Devontae Davis was one of them. But it didn't get off the runway. It went off to the side right there. And nobody get hurt. Nobody, it didn't crash into no damn Walmart or nothing like that. They got the hell off the plane. There was something wrong with the engine. And matter of fact, Devontae Davis tweeted. They said, hey, man, you all right? This and that. He said, yeah, I'm cool. One thing about it, my ass is burning up sitting on this hot-ass pavement, right? Because they had him sit down on the curb. I mean, that's the only thing about it. Everybody took that and ran with it. Even that motherfucker, ES News, Elliot, reporting, all right? So, but anyway, every time I hear about Anthony Joshua, I remember coming to America. I'm barely in need of a Medicare. You're right, yeah. Anthony Joshua is a guy that they chose out of the Olympics. They chose to build him up as a star. And they followed that every step of the way. I mean it. They followed it every step of the way. And they did what they set out to do, to make him a star. And that's what they did. Now, once he came over here in America, he just got his ass whooped and that was it. I mean, everybody's mouth was like, wow, damn. But now, let me get back to Regis, all right? I don't mean to flip back and forth, but I know I'm trying to get all this in before my time is up. But well, I will say this. Regis is pissed off still to this day. He's pissed off because Mikey Garcia became a lap dog for Eddie Hearn. And I'm talking about a really lap dog, all right? And I'm talking about this is what him and Johnny Nelson got in common, all right? Yeah, AJ went back to Africa after that loss. Yeah, he did. And they booed his ass, right? They booed his ass. They didn't think he is a true African, all right? All right, so that's what they looked at, right? Maybe because he have a London accent. That'll do it every time. Wow. Now, one thing I will say this, though, about Regis program. He's a straight up dude, straight out of Louisiana, all right? Straight guy, always in the gym, always in shape. But only thing about it is he's pissed off because he did all this work preparing to fight Mikey Garcia. They had 80% of everything done. Now, of course, Eddie Hearn went in his ear and say, look here, Mikey, you Hispanic, all right? Yes, you are. You're Hispanic descent. So, therefore, we'd like to have you on the Mexican Independence Day. Mexican Independence Day. Because Canelo couldn't do it, because he couldn't do it for the third year in a row. He couldn't make a fight. So, then he's, hey, wait. Come back, Calla. Wait a minute. Come back. Wait a minute. Let's start over. Because I told y'all, I knew he wasn't going to walk away from that. I knew Canelo was going to revisit the negotiations because that was going to make him and look good on his resume. Hopping up and down weight classes is not making you look good. Yes, you win a champion here, a belt here, belt there. But what's going to make you that ultimate champion? Who's going to make you set you aside from the rest of the fighters? And that would be to unify. And that's what he's doing, and that's what he needs to do. Now, so now, Mikey, he's pissed off. I mean, Regis pissed off at Mikey. And let me tell you why he's a lapdog, right? Eddie Hearn wanted him to pretty much say, look here, scrap that Regis fight. Okay, I will. And this is what I want you to do. I want you to represent the Mexican descent people. I want you to represent Mexico, all right? And that's what he did. He canceled the fight so he can fight on the zone on September the 18th. All right? Now, who his opponent is, I don't know. Don't give a fuck either. So, but, yeah, you got a point there with Gary Antoine Peter. Gary Antoine and Gary Antonio, they need to show their skills. They need to put the pressure on these fighters. All right? Now, because all they're going to do is try to use them like they used his brother. Right? Now, they're going to do that, if it don't stick to you, this glue going to stick to me, whatever they say. Right? Now, I hope they don't blackball his brothers, Now, yeah. Mikey Garcia is still taking tune-ups after the EJ fight. Well, yeah, because he got his ass beat in that EJ fight, Earl Spence fight. And he got a concussion. Now, they don't talk about that too much. And I think he's fundamental sound. I don't have no problem with that. But I'm thinking that he's too little. Because Mikey's all over the place. Mikey's at 147. He's fighting at 135. He's fighting at 126. Lightweight. I mean, he just all over the place. Next thing you know, he's going to be heavyweight. Right? But if the money is right, that's why I said, sometimes you can be a lapdog or a bitch. And right now, I think he's a bitch. Because he's selling his soul to the devil. He's selling his soul to the devil and his free will to the devil. That's all. Because all he wants is that bag. That's it. Now, De La Hoya is another one. Yes. Holding one of my favorite favorites back. Rashida Ellis. Yep. You damn right. There you go. Who can he cash out with? Bolo. See, that's the thing about it. Mikey ain't got nobody left. What's up, man? His chance at being an ultimate champion was when he fought Floyd and lost. Yes. Okay, you talking about Canelo Alvarez. Right? Now, that fake free agent fighter shit is for the birds. Without a network behind you, the world won't see you fight. No, Jay Dixon. That's when you can choose your own network. It don't matter. You can be your own man. You can be your own fighter. You can choose your network, especially if you're a popular fighter. And I'm quite sure that Canelo can choose any network he wants, and they will accept that. They will accept it. Okay, no problem. We got you, right? But you got to be that guy. You can now. If you're on your own, okay, I get it. But if you only had 10 fights in a boxing public, don't know who you are. I mean, it's kind of like, iffy. Well, at least you're free. At least we free, master. At least we free. We ain't got nowhere to go, but we free, right? So that's how I look at it, So, but one thing about the network has to choose you. Well, yeah, but if you're a star, see, that's the only thing about it. You don't make that move right away. See, that's the thing I was trying to explain earlier. You got 10 fights, or you coming out the amateurs. You don't go right away and do that shit. That's where Top Rank is good at. They make you a star or they get your name out there where they used to, or PBC. They will build you up. And once you get built up, get the fuck out of there. Get out of there. But see, the networks, Peter, they got too much power because we give it to them. We give it to them. The promoters give them that power. But now, look at Mikey Garcia. Like I said, fight any platform you want him to fight on. But he's a star. He put asses in a seat, and they want that. They want to see that good fighter versus a good fighter. And plus, most likely, if you're not a champion, you're gonna be fighting someone that who is on a network. So it is what it is. So not Zay making not going to dance with Devin too much of a risk. Yeah, it is a risk. But cause Mikey's slow and Devin is fast. We already seen that. Blue Blood Sports TV is up and cheer. What's going on, Blue Blood? Support Blue Blood Sports TV. All right, make sure you go check him out. He will be coming up right after me. Within about 30 minutes or so. All right. He said, salute to everybody. All right. Appreciate you, Blue, for dropping in, baby. Yes, sir. I tried to call Kurt earlier. I get no answer. So. But yeah, the networks, yes, they do have the power, but we give them the power. All right. But if, like Blue said yesterday, I mentioned that earlier. Floyd Mayweather gave us the blueprint, or gave them the blueprint. People like Terrence Crawford. Blue used Terrence Crawford, right? And he said that, hey, look at Terrence Crawford. He didn't take that. He made that mistake himself. It was on him that he didn't take that advice, or he didn't make that, take that blueprint and run with it. Now, you can't blame nobody but yourself. Now, what you see with PBC is once a guy gets a loss, his career begins to move slowly. Well, yeah, because once you get a loss, sometimes you got to move all the way back to the back of the line. Like Emir Iman, he wanted to fight Terrence Crawford, right? But he had lost to Adrian Gennaro, so he had to start all back over. It's not that they slow him down. You just got to start all over. You took a loss, so you got to pay for that loss. Loss comes with consequences. So, and another thing, that's why they holding on to all these damn belts. Everybody, they taking the wrong message. They're taking the wrong message from Floyd Mayweather. They're trying to be undefeated, right? They're trying to take fights that they know they can win. But a true champion will take a fight regardless of what the outcome might be, or you think the outcome might be. All you gotta do is strategize. Anybody in their right mind didn't know that you guys were gonna win. Right? Well, no, I take that back. Some people did think he was gonna win. I thought he was gonna win by a moral victory. I guess I was wrong. So, but still, all in all, Gervonta Davis, Bruce Anderson, all the younger fighters are to fight each other, especially if you hold a belt. Now, Camboza and Lopez, okay, that fight is going to happen. All right, finally. Now, I don't know if Camboza can beat Lopez. That's the thing about it. That's going to be a good fight. Now, side note, Allen Iverson, watch your weight, please. Allen Iverson, Lord, watch your weight, please. Allen Iverson, what? What you saying, AB? I did, FLI, okay. That's a fact, Mike, too. So, y'all be having some conversations up in the chat, and I'll be looking, and I'll be like, oh, y'all ain't talking to me. Are y'all listening to me? All right, everybody going back to lunch now. I see. Okay, we winding it down. We winding it down, baby. We winding it down. And this been a good chat too today. You know, this has been a damn good chat today. All right, get some facts out there. You know, and that's a damn shame. Now, okay, now the fighters today think the more fights they lose, the more money they are going to lose. OG, yep, yes, sir, most definitely. Because you know, why should we pay you all this money and you lost a fight? You know, you see what I'm saying? Why should we pay you all this money or your asking price or whatever, and you got 5 losses on your record? You see what I'm saying? And yes, that do make you decrease in value as a fighter. Yeah, sure, you can be undefeated and fight another guy that's undefeated. Then that's what the phrase "somebody old got to go." All right, so that's what I'm talking about. Now, okay, one more thing. Now, Bud Crawford and Sean Porter. Now, some believe that Sean Porter will walk away. I don't think so. I don't think so. Because Sean Porter decided to go the WBO way last year, I think he said. Last year, if I'm not mistaken. But now, this is what we're going to see. Either the best of Bud Crawford when the fight take place. This one, we're going to see the best of Bud Crawford, or we're going to see a rusty Bud Crawford, or are we going to see an aging Bud Crawford? That's the questions we're going to have to find out. Because you can tell when a fighter is rusty. You can tell when a fighter is getting old because he doesn't do the things he used to do, or he tries, but not as fast, but still fast. Now, I ain't saying break him all the way down, like he's 42, 43. No. But he will be 34 years of age. Now, 34 years of age, that's still, young in my eyes. But in boxer eyes, hey, that's getting older. All right. Now I told you boxing is a young man's sport. So now ABN and said I'd rather see Bud and Keith. Yes, I would. But no one is hollering that out. No one is hollering that out. Now, Porter has done more fighting to stay in the game than Bud has. Well, yeah. Porter has fought every top fighter it is except Floyd Mayweather. Even though he came on the scene, but then again, he wasn't that name yet. Now, he is from the Floyd Mayweather era, I call it, but he wasn't really making noise in the Floyd Mayweather era until after Floyd left. Now, I will say this, though, that he is a rumble, tough type of fighter, and he will fight. That's one thing I will give it to him. He will fight his ass off. He will go to toe with you. But one thing about Sean Porter that we all know, he pretty much smothered his punches a lot. One thing about Crawford, we know, and I say this with very certainty that he does know how to adapt. And what I mean by that is, no matter what the situation is displaying in that ring, no matter what his opponent might be bringing something that you wasn't prepared for or you didn't train for. Well, Crawford, one thing I like he does is that he can pretty much change he can take that minus and make a plus out of it. That's what he can do. Now, he'll come up with something. Now, that's a good brain to have. That's a good brain to have, not to get pushed back. So he will use that to motivate himself. So, but that should be a good fight. But I'm gonna tell you, Porter gonna be on that ass 24/7. He gonna be on him because Porter want to make a statement. Porter want to have another belt. Porter want to be another champion in the division. Porter want to step it up. He wanted to fight Earl Spence Jr. Now, a lot of fighters sitting up here waiting on Earl to get back, right? Get well. Well, Earl, look, I take all the time that the IBF and the WBC gives me. I mean, I would take all of it, you know? So, but that's all I have. All right? Everybody going back to lunch, and I'm going over like a dumbass. I'll sit up here talking. Everybody going back. All right? It's been a good lunch hour. Lunch 2 hours. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right? I appreciate your time. I appreciate your attention. Even though some of y'all, hey, I don't mind. Y'all supposed to talk to each other in the chat. Okay? I don't mind. All right? That was friends, and that what you do. All right? So that's okay. All right? No, but no, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Elbows and forehead and all. Throw everything at Bud because you're gonna need it. Well, yeah, because Bud gonna make some adjustments. ABN, yes, sir. Now, one thing about Sean Porter, he got a good jab, but he don't use it. He don't use it. So hey, but hey, I appreciate everybody coming in here, spending their time with me today. And a lot of people had left because they had to get back to lunch, and I appreciate them people that came in. All right, and I think this was a great, informative show. But please don't fall for that Manny Pacquiao shit. All right, nobody spike his water. All right now he just feeling bad because he lost. So yes, sir, boy. Yeah, I know you'll be listening. I just fucking with y'all. All right. But anyway, I appreciate everybody. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out. Now, I am KQKC. If you have any questions, any concerns, any problems, make sure you check out none other than Chi-Town Finest, Underground Asylum, and Mike 202. All right. Now, they will answer all your questions, and whatever problem you have, they'll take care of it for you. All right. So, Robert here, I appreciate you, brother. Yes, sir. Thank you. All right. And like I said, it was a good, informative discussion. All right. So, and remember, you can speak your mind here. You got an open platform right here on KQKC. You don't have to agree with me. D-Ray don't agree with shit I say. But that's my guy. All right? I respect him, brother. And, that shows right there. I'm not going to block him and time him out because he speaks his own mind. No, we don't do that shit over here. Right? We don't. We are grown folks over here. So with that, that's all I have. All right? Come on Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. Central Time. And Saturday mornings is a call-in show. I come on at 10:30 a.m. Central Time. We might go a little longer, but I might surprise you this Sunday and do a Sunday show because we'll have a fight Saturday. We'll have no fight Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. But if we don't, I'm going to have to go check, make sure. All right? But if we don't, I might surprise you Sunday. All right? And do an hour show. All right? So with that, I thank you. I appreciate your time. And I want everybody to have a good day, a good rest of your day, and be careful out there. And I will see you on Thursday. All right, man. This month is flying past fast. All right. So everybody have a good day. All right. So with that, shout out to the almighty LDBC. Shout out to all my supporters today. Hope you have a great day and take it easy. And with that, I'm out of here. Jay Walsh OG, chat, and the whole damn ranch mob. All right, Jay, walk it out. All right, Peter. All right. I'm Gravy David. Everybody have a good evening. And I thank you for the super chat, the PayPal, and everything that you donated to the channel. It's well appreciated. It's well appreciated. Trust me, it is. So with that, that's all I have. And I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. So with that, I greet you with the ancient word of peace. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be unto you. And with that, I'm out of here. And yes, I will be doing a video on the Jamal Charlo debacle. All right. And at first, I need to find out a little bit more about it because, I need to know what I'm talking about. All right. All right. So with that, that's all. Now check out Blue Boy Sports TV. He just was in here, so he should be getting ready to do a show in about the next 30 minutes. All right.